I'm back out in the lakes again today, and it's pretty horrible here at the moment. It's really rainy and you don't really get a view. So I've decided to come into the woods because I'm hoping that we're going to get some misty conditions again. Now, I have got a couple of pictures already. When I got here, the mist was really good up here. So I kind of got the tail end of that by the time I got set up. But now it's a bit of a waiting game. I always like to get the picture back there, but it'd be quite nice to get something different. I kind of like this, actually. That could make a good portrait shot. But I think what I'm going to do is get the picture back here, because this is my favourite bit. There's a path that leads up and you get the mist at the top. Now, I normally go as wide as possible and get the tops of the trees, but I think what I'm going to do this time is you get a weird band of light going right across there, and there's two tracks that lead down here. So I think what I want to do is get the two tracks at the bottom, get that weird band of light and some misty conditions, and I think that'll be different to the picture that I've got before. And then I'll probably get one or two of the same pictures that I've got before. I really like them. So start here, then we'll see where we end up. You know what, now I've got it set up, I don't like the idea, but the mist is starting to roll in. It looks a bit hazier on that side, so I might give it a try anyway. No, I don't like it. Try something else. I'm going to go for my usual portrait shot and get the trees in the top. So we've got the polarizer on today, and it just helps to bring out the colours a bit more. And it takes a little bit of the glare off the rocks. And what we're going to do is shoot at about 5.6 today and make it a little bit more mysterious. And it means that we should get a sharper foreground with all this bracken. Yeah, here we go. It's coming now. I'm also bracketing on this, and that's because it's raining, and dealing with rain on the filters is really annoying. Do a quick landscape one as well. I tend to have to work pretty quick in these conditions. Hopefully you can see it rolling through, and it often doesn't stay how you want it to for that long. I'm happy with that. This bit down here is kind of ugly. Kind of looks a bit more natural with a touch of man-made doing it this way. So I think I'm going to gradually zoom in. Not really getting any of this foreground bracken. I'm focusing on the trees this time. And it's starting to disappear again. I found that with the woodland stuff, it's a lot like that. You get set up, wait for the conditions, and then try and get as many ideas in as possible. Or if you like the idea, stick with it. I wasn't convinced. I had a bit of doubt in my mind at the start of that one. But I think I might go and do that portrait one with the opening, and yeah, we'll give that a try. I don't think we're going to get mist rolling through. It might just be a sort of black and white image, but I think it could look quite good. Now, I don't actually have that much time today. I'm meant to be at work now, actually. I'd been staring at the computer for too long, and I got to that point where nothing was happening. So now I'm in the woods, and fortunately it's my stuff that I'm working on, so I can just work later. But I think I like this. There's some fallen trees on the side. The wind is blowing towards us though. That might be quite annoying. Let's shoot that way. I've noticed since starting the videos, my plans don't really follow through a lot of the time. They tend to just be ideas in the head, Like the conditions just changed then. We are going to try this. It's really hard to, like, I don't know, predict what's going to happen. A lot of it isn't in my hands. So, it's, no, I don't like this. We're going to stick it out now. The polarizer is wet. So what I settled on for this one is a landscape shot. There's water on the front of the lens, which I'm not too happy about, because I'm gonna have to wipe that. But we've got this sort of S-shaped path. We've got the silhouetted trees. That's the log that I was talking about. So it's fallen, they've cleared some for the path. And I think a landscape shot there to there makes more sense. Kind of ties it all together. So we'll grab that one there, and then we'll head into the middle here. I've got a picture down here before with sort of an entrance into there. So that could be a good place to try again. Because if the mist rolls in like that again, we can see it coming, and we're going to be shooting away from the, and we'll be shooting away from the wind and the rain. Kind of annoyed I did that. It's like predictable. I'm at a slightly different angle to what I said, but I've walked up a bit higher and there's a bit more of an opening here. No, we missed it. Well, I missed it. I kind of just messed up then. When I got here, there was loads of mist, but it's all rolled through. So put the lens cap on, have a little think about this. It's getting really wet. I kind of like this. Let's have a look round. I think I like having the stuff off to the side and then this path. You know, I'm not really fully convinced on this one, but we'll stick it out and see. That wind has really picked up as well. The wind's really strong. It's really quite wet now, and mist has disappeared. I kind of wanted to get a shot like that, because that looks kind of cool. Possibly looks better than anything I've got so far, actually. Maybe that is a place to be. We could. Well, this mist is about to come in again. We'll get this shot and then do an like straight up shot. We've got a little bit of mist in the trees now. It's quite thick behind where you are. It's like a different world when the mist rolls in. It's kind of difficult to predict, actually. It just makes everything so much simpler. It sort of feels like I'm doing the wrong thing by shooting more foreground heavy. Kind of gone again. Let's try this straight up. My brain is all over the place today. Grabbed a quick portrait shot here actually. The mist rolled in just after I said. I think the silhouetted trees is the thing here. So I think it'd be kind of good to get central in the forest and look straight up now. Yeah, let's do that. I think I'm going to use this camera to try and work out a place to stand. Like I'm kind of feeling this here Yeah, I like that. Gonna give it a try at doing it on the tripod. I think it's almost always better to use a tripod, and with this one you can lay it down on the side and shoot straight up. So we're going to put the legs pretty wide, and then hopefully it doesn't fall over. That's the aim of the game. Kind of looks like a bad idea from the outside, and it possibly is. But I think what we want to be at is 24mm. We'll stick at 5.6. It's going to be quite difficult to keep the rain out. Okay, we'll give it a try. That gives us a 1/100th second shutter speed, and we're getting some nice lines. I'm going to try one at f8 ISO 50. 1/10 of a second. We might get a little bit of movement. We'll see. I think one of them will work though. Oh god. I think one of them worked. It looks pretty good on the back of the camera. I'm not too sure how much water is on the front of the lens, but I think what I'm going to do is keep on having a play in here. I'll put any more pictures onto the end of the video. My head's a bit all over the place today. I don't think doing all these things at once is going to work out well for me. So I'll probably do a blog post with more pictures, and fingers crossed some of these will be available as prints. Got a good feeling about some of them. Some of the last ones went down pretty well as well. You seem to like them. So yeah, pretty fun. Yeah, I think this was the right decision. I enjoyed this. So if you want to see more things like this, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Hopefully getting back into the videos again now. But yeah, see you in the next one.